Good morning, good morning. It's the Last Minute Laura Show. Good morning, good morning. Hello. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. It's another beautiful morning. Happy Canada Day. It is July 1st. Wow, shaking the table. Not great balance here. Look at this. Whoa. Good morning. Happy Canada Day. For those of you who celebrate Canada Day, happy Canada Day. For those of you who do not celebrate Canada Day but celebrate being Canadian, whatever, happy that. And for those of you who are not Canadian, then this does not apply to you. You'll have your 4th of July on the weekend. But today everybody has the day off, so Alex is home. He's still sleeping. Love that for him. There we go. And I made, whoa, we've got our first glitch. Deep breaths there, glitch. You all right there? Oh. All right, hold on, everybody. All right, everybody, let's see if we are out of the glitch. Good morning, good morning. It's the Last Minute Laura show again. Good morning, hello. Don't forget to click the thumbs up button as you come in, and I just want to show you guys something about my outfit of the day. For those of you who've been around for a long time, look at the skirt I fit into again. My circle skirt that we made together, like, I don't know, a really, really long time ago. It zips up again and it fits. Yay! So, I thought we were way away from fitting into that skirt pretty much ever again, and I just still keep it hanging in my, hanging rack because I like looking at it because I made it and it's like really well made and I really love it. And then this morning I was like, I'm gonna give it a shot, and it fits. So back into the wardrobe of regular wear it goes, which is awesome. The only thing that was missing on this skirt is pockets. I'm missing pockets. I feel like this would be better if we had pockets. I also feel like it cuts off right where that little roll, in my head I call it a roti roll, because my sister traveled to India a long time ago, like 15-20 years ago, and when she came back she had eaten so much roti that she said that her group of people, like she was teaching in a school, and she said that they called it a roti roll. You gain 5 pounds just from eating roti, but that's not a real word. That's just what they called it. And now in my head, whenever I see this bulge out of the top of a skirt, I'm like, I don't even eat roti. But anyway, skirt fits. Love it. Maybe if we pull it just a little higher, you won't see that. But then it looks like I'm pregnant, which is also not the vibe. It's fine, okay? I'm like in my mid-30s. Relax. Another thing that is really important today, other than it being Canada Day and me fitting into an old skirt, I harvested a huge amount of flowers this morning because it's about to be another horribly hot day. It's like 35 degrees. Right now, I think it's already 30. It's 9 in the morning. And it is 30 degrees. 30 degrees with a high of 36 degrees Celsius today. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. Actually, let's look. Let's do the Google. What was I wanting to know? What's 36 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit? 96.8 degrees. So it's hot, okay? 96.8. Oh, I guess I could have known that because that's the temperature of blood. It's the temperature of the inside of the human body outside today, which is too hot in my personal opinion. Aw. Okay. So, I harvested a huge amount of flowers and a huge amount of greenery because we're gonna have like many days in a row. Let me see what the days in a row. It's something ridiculous, like 6 or 7 or 8 days in a row of 30s. So 36, 35, 32, 29, 26, 28, 28, 27, 28. So up until next Friday, it's going to be like quite hot every single day. And 3 days in a row of plus 35, like the plants are suffering. They're not suffering yet, but they will be by the end of the afternoon today, tomorrow, and the next day. So I picked most of the beautiful flowers that are in bloom. I didn't pick any of the flowers that I wouldn't put in a bouquet. So there are flowers still blooming out there. All of the petunias are still blooming. More status and yarrow are blooming. Just lots of stuff's blooming that isn't cut flower, like, worthy. It's still beautiful, though. Okay, relax. When my phone makes the loudest noise in the tri-state area. Sorry, guys. Sorry, headphone users. Nice to see you all. By the way, let me mute my phone. What kind of professional am I? So I wanted to go through some of the flowers that I picked. Obviously, I picked all of the sweet peas. The heat is going to this, like, 4 days in a row plus 30. The sweet peas are probably not going to be blooming again after this week, which is a real disappointment because we really only got like 2 weeks of sweet peas, which I would like to have a month of sweet peas in like a perfect world, just because they're so pretty and they climb and they're so nice. But probably after this week, I will be out of sweet peas because it's just too hot for them. You can see the stems are starting to get really short. It's just too hot for them, but they're so cute. So I picked them. Music down a titch. You got it. Sorry about it, boo-boo. I forgot to turn it back down. Okay, so I also picked a bunch of greenery. I tried to separate the flowers by color, and then I decided it wasn't working. But I picked a bunch of yellow stuff. I've got snapdragons. So many of my Chantilly snapdragons came out yellow, and I'm trying to just be okay with it. I also have some Malva Zebrina. I have some yellow status in here, some yellow California poppies, and then I have these beautiful Shirley poppies. It just is a shorter stem, so I didn't want to mix it in with the big stems, but look at this. Ooh, don't break on me. Ooh, double woo. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So this one is probably going to be on a shorter stemmed bouquet because there are some flowers that have short stems, and this lasts 3 days in a vase, which is crazy because the regular like opium poppies, they last not even a whole day in the vase. So I also picked a bunch of greenery and green and white stuff. I know there's some yellow in there. It's just these are the super long stems. I have some hosta blooms. I have some yarrow. Oh, I have a really exciting flower in here that I've never seen before, but I know what it is because of how strongly this smells. This is one of two things. This is either mesclun or arugula because it smells so sharp and sour and delightful. But it's flowering in my front yard right now, and look at how pretty the stem is. The flowers are like a greenish yellow with like really cool veining on it. Focus. Nope, you don't get to focus on it. Anyway, the flowers look beautiful. The stems are gorgeous, and they were long, healthy stems. So I thought, let's do it. And then the other one, that's such a cool looking flower. I know, right? And then I also got some oats. Super fun. We love oats. I had a fern frond. Alex fell out of the hammock the other day and broke one of my ferns. And I told him, you must know that I love you truly because I ran to you to see if you were okay. And I saw that you had landed on my fern. But I checked that you were okay. And he was like, oh, I hurt your fern. And I was like, oh no, you broke off 2 of the fronds. And if anyone else had done it, I would have yelled at them. But I was worried if you got hurt. Because I'm such a lady. Okay, and the next vase that I have is mostly poppies. These are just... Ew. That smells foul. Ooh, that smells like garbage. Like actual garbage. It smells like what the garbage bin smells like, not what garbage smells like. Like the empty garbage bin. This smells like an empty garbage bin. Do they all smell? Nope, you smell like nothing. How about you over here? Oof, they're kind of yucky. Good thing I'm not allergic to pollen because I just fully huffed a nose full of pollen. Not my favorite smelling flower, I'll tell you what right now. I would really love if you could just absorb some water real quick and perk back up. That'd be super. The colors on these poppies are amazing. The purple ones here are both bread seed or opium poppies. That's what they're called. And they are a very, very short-lived poppy. These will drop their petals by tomorrow morning. But they're still beautiful. Even if I didn't cut them, though, like if these were outside, they would also still drop their petals tomorrow morning. Doesn't change anything, cut or not cut. But they are beautiful for a day. So if you want it just for like photographs, perfect. And oh, this Shirley poppy was so cute. I had to cut it. Look how little it is. You could see the whole plant was little. It's just a little baby, and I think it's so pretty. So that's fun. I also went out into my front garden and harvested some feverfew. I got some of the white with the yellow centers, the white with the buttery color center. I don't think I got any of the double feverfew though. I have 3 varieties because I am extra and I collect samples everywhere I go. So I don't know exactly how we're going to arrange these yet. I really have not thought about it. I thought that would be fun though. I don't know if I want to make one gigantic bouquet or if I just want to build a bouquet until it's finished and go from there. Do I want to build it in my hand and then put it into a vase, or do I want to build it straight into a vase? These are the questions. These are the things we need to find out. I do know that it's important to put greenery around the outside. Oh, and I have a ton of baby's breath. Gorgeous. Who is going to be the highlight? I guess the Shirley poppies are the highlight. Who will be our centerpiece? Who's tall and spiky? We have a purple malva, purple stripy malva. That's got nice height and structure to it for the middle, but it's not my longest stem. I do have longer stems than this. We could do the malvas as our middle piece because they stick mostly like straight up. That's kind of fun. And then we should do, okay, for our tall middle, we have malva. Should we do 2 or 3 things for our middle or just 1? I don't know. I'm not a doctor, you know. But I think after the malva, we'll do our feverfew, and that will kind of separate our other flowers. I'll try and get the feverfew to look like it's kind of wrapped around. There's just hella spiders around me right now, and I just have to be okay with it. So if you see spiders, don't panic. Okay, so like, then the feverfew's like this, and that holds everybody else in place, I think. I'm not a florist, but I like flowers. So we're gonna find a way to make this look gorgeous and on purpose. Our little Canada Day bouquet. So now I'm gonna use the feverfew. It's basically not important to see the feverfew at this point. It's basically just holding everybody else in place. So even though feverfew is beautiful, the bouquet is not about her. I also like to make the bouquets have a front because, as I've told you before, Alex does not look around, nor does he turn his bouquets around. He's very, set it and forget it, you know? Hi, I'm about to drive to work and then I can join the chat. Flowers are looking beautiful. Oh, well, welcome. And hope to see you soon. Drive safely. And I am just going to try to get some of these poppies looking the way that I want them to look. There we go. I do want to have like super long stems in as well, like sticking out like that. I want it to feel like luxurious. You know, sometimes a bouquet is just over the top, or an arrangement, you know, like, I don't know. There's those arrangements where they just have like a giant lotus or an orchid just sticking out the middle, a giant one though. Like those ones where you're like, is that even, how much would that have cost? And I want this bouquet to make you think, oh my God, how much would that bouquet have cost? This bouquet would have cost hundreds by the time I'm done with it. Probably not, but like it could cost, there's another spider. I'm just gonna let that one live because I'm not bothered by her. Pull this leaf off. She can live in the bouquet until the bouquet dies and becomes compost. Okay, and then I think maybe now would be a good time for something else for structure. Who can give us some structure? Probably more feverfew. Feverfew, she's the best. She's always here for us. Perfect filler. Look at her go. Could you sit a little more pretty though? And you can go. Little spider, do not climb on me. Find another home. I'm not interested in that at this moment in time. Get rid of that one. I'm gonna try to. Come on. Like this. Yeah. Then we could twist her a little more in the front. Little spider, I swear to God, if you creep me out anymore, I'm gonna throw you outside. There's a tiny spider and it's not harassing me, it's just in my space. Okay, hold on. I like this poppy a lot. All right, there we go. Beautiful. God, that is so red, the camera can't do it. I know, it's literally like, look at that. It's like harsh. It's almost fuchsia. It's so harsh red. Okay, so there's our first little sort of style here. Now I'm gonna get some baby's breath, which is also going to keep it structured the way that I want it. I'll just let the poppies sort of decide where they want to sit inside the baby's breath. I remember not understanding how to use baby's breath when I was younger, and I remember thinking that it's supposed to be at the same height as all the other flowers, and then my mom said something that it always just, I understood from that point on. She said, it's supposed to be a halo around the flowers. And I was like, oh, and then it just made sense to me. Now I know how to use it. It's not supposed to be in the bouquet, but ignore right now, it's not what it's gonna look like also, so don't panic. It's our halo. I can see your halo. Also, you're looking at the back. Remember, this is the front. He has risen. Or Toby learned how to use the sink. One of the two. Okay. I would like for this poppy to have a little more of a front and center stage sort of look. Could you just tilt yourself around? Thank you. There we go. You need to be, I think, farther behind. You're just too much for the foreground. I'm sorry. Beautiful, yes. Too aggressively red. Also, yes. There. Okay, that's a bit better. At least she's hiding behind something. Okay, baby's breath, cool. More baby's breath, or maybe some yarrow now. And I have beautiful, soft pink yarrow right now. Hey there, Jody. Good morning. Welcome, indeed. Okay, some yellow. Brighten up that purple. Isn't Status so pretty? Just love it. Get some big tall marigolds in the back. Look gorgeous. Another gorgeous Status. Maybe we can put you in the middle. Okay. Looks good. Some snappies. Here to impress with their beautiful long stems. I cut very deep today on these flowers. I did not hold back because the heat wave is going to mostly kill everything that's blooming right now. So I'll have to wait anyway for new flowers. Even if I don't pick these ones, they're gonna die on the stem. Just the way it goes. It's just too dang hot. Nobody can survive in this heat. Except Yarrow. Yarrow seems to be doing amazing. Yarrow is having no trouble in the heat at all. You should go over here. Okay. So this is my very strong base. I feel this is a good base. But I think I'm gonna just keep building it until there's too much. That's how I like to build a bouquet. What I will do now though is move my greenery so that I can get ready to put this stuff into. Oh, I forgot, I also have a branch. I took a branch off of one of my trees. Get a marigold in the back there. Get that branch. Beautiful, a little choke cherry branch. Just for some extra, just for some extra. And then I got some really nice hosta leaves. I got them on nice long stems, but I guess it's probably better to have them just be around. Okay. You're a bit tall. Let's pull you down a little. Oops, broke a baby's breath. Oh, I forgot I have these gorgeous sweet pea vines with peas on them, which I think is so cute. And then I have the arugula flower. Very pretty. Another one. Oh, and the hostas. The beautiful hostas. Okay. All right. Amazing. Stunning. I know there's another one in here though. Ooh, that's pretty. Something's not finished. Where's that other sweet pea? Thought I had two in here. Well, let's get these ferns in. And a couple of gorgeous California poppies. Not you. Okay, I'm gonna cut these and put it into the vase now. I'm left-handed. This is my right hand. This is not easy for me. Look at that. Bouquet. Look at this, imagine. Ready? Na da da da, ra da da da. There we go. You don't fit, so we need to move you. Sorry, darling. That's better. Okay. This is too long of a stem. Get you in a little farther. There we go. Oof. 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 All right, so here's the first bouquet. I think that one's good. Now I want to do this one, but I think it can live in this vase because this vase is nice. And then we can just put everybody who's left into this vase. There. You should go back in here though. You're another California poppy. Gorgeous. Can you come to the front, Shirley? Thank you. And don't call me Shirley. Little status in there. I really do want both of these poppies showing, but they're facing opposite directions. So I think I might just cut the stem. They're already on a short stem. Like, look at that. Isn't that the prettiest thing you've ever seen? I don't know, maybe we should do it in the skinnier one because they'll be able to stay upright longer. If we do you and you Yeah, you don't want to be in there like that though, do you? Just need you to stay like this for a sec. There. Okay, now we can put the poppy in. Spiders are on me and I just gotta be cool with it because I'm touching flowers and that's where spiders live. Okay, then we've got gorgeous yellow yarrow, which looks so pretty with pink. I love pink and yellow together. Isn't that pretty? And a hosta flower. These smell so nice. Okay. Get you to just sit upright a little bit. No? Refusal? Great. I also have pink yarrow. These are on super long stems, which is amazing. And this one actually has roots, so I'm going to just put it in the water with the flowers, and if it roots and becomes its own plant, that's great. It is absolutely welcome. I have this beautiful tall white yarrow. I think this one's white. It might be champagne. Or is this one the champagne? No, that's a white as well. Beautiful. I have a love and admiration for yarrow. Another hosta. And another arugula. Isn't the arugula so interesting? I feel like it has such a cool look to it. And we can put an iris leaf in, and I think that should do it. We'll put a finished poppy. Maybe we can fit the oats in here too. Can you tell the way that I do a bouquet? Shove everything in until there's too much. That's the way. How do you decide how to arrange it? Just keep adding to it until there's, you know, no room, which is pretty much where we're at right here. What is this? That's not going in there. Ta-da! This is the delicate, soft, and sweet one. I kind of want to take one of these yarrows. Yeah. Does that yarrow need to be there? I think it does actually need to be in that bouquet. It looks so pretty in there. Gosh, that's a gorgeous bouquet. And this here is a gorgeous bouquet. Look at that. Hold on. This is also a gorgeous bouquet. I picked so many freaking flowers. As you should. Hey Alex, I made you a bouquet. Wait till you see how pretty it is. Oh, I forgot about the prettiest little poppy. Sorry, you can live with your sisters. Equally adorable. Pretty little poppy. Just broke the stem. Of course I did. There we go. Oh, that's so cute now with 3 of them. And let's put a California. California. There we go. And then this last vase can be a sweet pea vase. Beautiful. And then this is iris stems. We didn't put any in this bouquet, so let's just do that, you know. Finish her off. She's beautiful. I think this might need to be 2 in the middle. Come on, find a spot. Just shimmy your way through. There you go. Gorgeous. What do you think, guys? I think that turned out perfect. Just perfect. And we have a couple little babies left over that got broken up in the scuffle of it all. And they can get put with the sweet peas. Not anything going to waste. How do we love that? I'm very pleased. Thank you for watching me arrange flowers for almost an hour. But you know what? they're really pretty. And now Alex and I will enjoy them for 3, 4, 5 days, depending on which flower. Some of them I'm going to have to obviously take out bit by bit, like the poppies. In 3 days, the poppies will be dead, and I will pull them out. Amazing. Alex is lucky. He, yeah, for flowers, he's definitely lucky. I don't know how many men receive flowers as often as Alex does. Probably not very many. But I need you to look at them all up close now that I've finished making them. Here is the Shirley pink poppy bouquet. Amazing. There's the pink yarrow in there. Then there's white yarrow up top. There's the arugula flower, the iris, California poppy, feverfew, status, more feverfew, hosta, stunnin. Pink and yellow is my favorite combination for fleurs. Hold on a sec. There, okay. And now the second one, well, I guess this one's the first one. Here's what she looks like up close. Ta-da! I am a florist. I just don't get paid for it. But that is that. Very good hobby. I recommend. Perfect. Okay. Now we can get into the exciting work for today, because I started a new project yesterday and I filmed a video. Well, I didn't finish it because it's a big project, but I started filming, which is a big deal for me right now. And I actually got the first section of the video finished, and we can work on the project during this stream now because I've already filmed all of the instructions that I needed. I'm making a baby dress, and the first part is done. This is the bodice. There's the front, and there's the lining. So cute. And now I have the back pieces that need to be sewn together. They are basted together, but I need to sew them together. And then I've already cut out the skirt pieces. Look at how cute this is. For a little baby skirt, this is half of it. It'll be gathered down at the top, so it'll look like this. It's so freaking cute. And I got out some trim that looks pretty with it, and I got out, what else do I have? Oh, this beautiful, delicate trim, which I think is gonna look so good together. I hope it will. I think it will. I feel like it's unlikely to be ugly. I picked lovely fabrics. I found lining as well in my stash. So let me get the other overhead camera position so I can let you watch hand sewing, because it's not very interesting, but it is very time consuming. So I am going to just have the camera on it as a little thing for you, a little gift. Have you turned back on? Good, you have. A little surprise for you. My gift is you may watch me do very time-consuming labor, but it'll be so worth it, I think. Hopefully, maybe. It might be. I hope. It better look very cute is what I want. Okay, now let's see. How's that look? I'm trying to think, where am I going to be stitching? Probably, let me see. Probably like this. So if I'm going to sit like this, you need to be facing here. You need to be higher up and bent. Different. Maybe like this. There. And then this needs to tilt this way. Okay, I got it. Now we can do it. Thread. So I'm just doing a running back stitch or a split back stitch. I don't remember. I am doing some kind of stitch, and it is going to be super useful. But it does take a very long time. Come on. Very good. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is the back body piece. This is the side that will have like a button edge on it. So we are going to be sewing up this side, and this side, and then on here we're going to sew this side and that side. So basically this is going to be open, this is going to be open, and this is going to be open. Everything else needs to get stitched together. And hopefully it's going to be easy and not cause troubles. Starting is hard for me though. Oh yeah, something I did yesterday that really helped me was I drew lines on the actual fabric for my seam allowance. Where did that pen go? Where are you? Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, I remember what we did. Because this is the width of the sleeve. Okay. This makes it easier for me to know where to put my stitches. Technically, is this a good idea? No, but this is inside out. It's not going to matter. Good morning.
Hello.
Do you think you could do something for me?
Maybe. What is it?
Could you make me anything to eat? Any key? What's the any key?
Yogurt?
More than that.
Protein bar?
Could you do toast with butter?
What's with butter?
Mm-hmm.
How do you make butter?
We have butter, you don't make it. We also have bread, so you don't have to make that either.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Might have to.
Mm-mm. You're not invited here, Beelzebub. Sorry. Nope. Nope, you're not.
You know what?
What?
Since I can't go to the weather is coming to me.
Oh, that's so nice for you. Hello, greetings from Belgium. Hope your day is going well. Hey there, Laura. Good morning. My day is going well. I'm hand sewing a baby dress right now. Well, right now I'm drawing lines, but I will be hand sewing it shortly. As soon as I get all my lines in place, then I can start actually doing my stitching. Bernadette Banner would be so proud of me if she only knew. All the prep work I've been doing for this is basically I'm a professional. Look at me, I basted them together. It's for a baby. It's for a baby to wear. And here I am pre-stitching. Very good, I say. Okay. Good. How's everyone's day going? It's Canada Day. For those of you that are not Canadian, that means it is our national day, national holiday for acknowledging the fact that Canada happened in 1867. That's when it got signed together. I'm crocheting scrunchies for my first market. Oh, fun. What am I doing here? I'm trying to make sure these line up and end up being exactly the same size by putting my stitches in exactly the same spots, or trying to. Okay, and then there. There. So now I can take this and stitch all the edges I need to stitch and know that my seams are going to be straight, which is something that I definitely struggle with, keeping my stitches straight. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a running stitch, a small running stitch, but a running stitch around all of my edges that need to be stitched, just so that I have an even better line to follow. So I am going to be doing this from the center back bottom up to the center back top, across the back neckline and up the back shoulder neckline. That's what I'm going to start with my that's what I'm going to start my running stitch with. So I'm going to just try not to make too many knots happen. Oh, are any of you guys watching House of the Dragon right now? Alex and I are watching it, and I think, was it the last episode or the second last one?
The last.
It was the last?
Well, episode number 2.
Oh, I mean, out of how many?
2.
Oh, it's a 2-episode season.
Season just started.
Oh, so there's more happening this year.
Well, yeah, it just started. We're at episode number 2.
Oh, okay. I felt like it was saying, and that's the end.
That's how it felt.
Okay. Well, anyway,
I said they could have. Yeah.
they could have broken it down.
Maybe they thought, and then somebody said, no, let's start a new season with that, you know?
Yeah, maybe. So this running stitch I'm doing is not actually like the main stitch holding the thing together. This is just going to be, again, to help me keep my lines straight. I have a really hard time sewing in a straight line by hand, but having dots that are in a straight line is super helpful. And then making a jotted line is also super helpful. You know what would be a good idea is some kind of adhesive that I could spray and like hairspray. If I could, okay, bye. If I could spray hairspray on one of the fabrics and then stick the other fabric to it during sewing, and then I could just like wash it and the glue would fall apart, that would be amazing. I don't know where you would get such a thing. Maybe hairspray would work. Sorry I didn't have your breakfast ready. I thought you'd be sleeping in late. You. Usually. Okay. What do you mean? What do you mean? Happy Canada Day, Alex.
Thanks, you too.
Thank you. I'm Canadian. Oh, my hero. Thank you so much. How did you know he was coming before he even came?
I heard him.
Wow. Toby, Gary's allowed to be here. He lives here too. Toby, birds fly.
They want.
Gary's wings grew back, and he now is a bird that flies. So, if you didn't know, now you know. You know what would be really good? Cinnamon toast. Jeez Louise. I'll be right back. I'll put you on the front camera so you can see the birds while I'm going to get it. Oh, you can't see them. This giant bouquet is in the way. Oh yeah, you can still see her. Look, she's right here. You want a bite, Bee? You want a bite? Here, here. No, come back over here. Want some toast? Toast with butter. Look at you, brave boy. Gary's feeling so brave. You gonna take some or what? I'm leaving now with it. Okay, that was your chance. You want one more chance? Okay, good.
Did it rain?
And now it just shows hot sun. Yeah, you are. Oh, also look what's this. This skirt wouldn't fit me a long time.
Drop water.
I'll be right back. Oh, yeah. I turned my regular buttered toast into cinnamon toast. try and get back into my spot here. See how you look now. You don't need to be looking at my microphone. This is way more difficult than it needs to be for me right now. Why? Okay. You look lovely. Thanks, Michelle. Good morning. Cinnamon toast. Make buttered toast, add cinnamon, add sugar. Okay, I want to cross my legs. One sec. How's everybody's week going so far? My week is going good because I'm filming again. I mean, I did for one day yesterday. I filmed. And I filmed almost all day. So it might just be a fluke, but might also not be. Maybe I'm feeling better. Come on, don't tie knots. Sort of good, except for the dang heat. I can't even imagine. Candace, I know that you don't tolerate the heat, so on a day like today, I imagine you feel like literally death. Whenever we talk about heat, you're like, I hate it. So on a day like today, I bet you are not as polite to the people who you would usually be polite to. If Candace starts saying things that are rude, guys, you got to give her space today. If Candace comes in here with a short temper this week, you got to give her space for it, because tell me you would not be in the most miserable mood of the world. Ah, but you have a puppy now. That does something. I don't know if it does a lot, but it makes you have to go outside. So actually that's worse. Although you could maybe find, it won't help like for the heat, but at least it'll help with like shade. Maybe you could find an outside shade spot to just put your feet in cold water and let Bailey just be. Or you'll just live in front of the fan. Or like me, I'm spending like 10 minutes outside and then I come inside. And then I spend 10 minutes. Like this morning I watered the garden at 6 in the morning. And after I was finished, it was so hot that I needed to take a break. At 6 in the morning. I'll probably be sleeping in my chair in the living room where the AC is. Oh, that's good. That's good. I don't know why I thought you didn't have an air conditioner. So I was thinking this is suffering. Like truly, I would not be okay in no air conditioning today. I think that in the city where I live, there's tons of cooling centers open today now. They, Jesus, Murphy. Hold on a sec. Oh my God, relax. Oh, my sister. She's like, I thought it was Canada Day, so everyone's off. No. No, it doesn't count for live streamers, sister. You're such a goober. All right, sorry about that, guys. If that caused you loud noise. Hold on. Julia, are you watching? When Alex comes in. Okay. Good. Good. Okay. Wish she was a wee doggo, then she could do the pee pad thing, but nope. That's how you do it. 5 outside and 20 inside. Hold on. Let me see. I'll probably be sleeping. Now taking her out to pee. It's like a quickie. Then my lungs want to die, and I'm like, I'm done. Yep. Shatika, good morning. Sorry about the loud noise, guys. Oh, what's that? That's not the one. This is the one. That's how you do it. 5 inside, 5 outside, 20 inside. How is Alistair? He's good. He has stitches that are probably going to dissolve out of his face in the next 2 days. I believe it's been a full week now since he fell. He got 2 stitches, and he fell at daycare and smacked his face on the corner of a wall. And how unlucky, but also he's fine. So he's doing great. He's a perfect, sweet little angel. And he loves his sister, and I love that for him, and I love her. Everybody's great. Could you just be better, phone? Could you just do a better job? Thank you. I'm sitting here, I'm trying to hand sew stuff, I'm trying to have a chit chat. Won't let me do anything. Ugh. Sorry if I misspelled. Alistair. Just one L, I think. Yeah, because it's Ali, A-L-I. Okay, so, sweet baby Jesus, if you will not help me right now. There. Thank you. So, I'm doing a running stitch around all the spots that I need to have split back stitches, just so that I have a nice straight line to do, or to follow, sorry. It's difficult for me to stitch in a straight line. Also, it is 35 degrees today, even though it is Canada Day, which is usually a big day of celebration. The buses are free, the trains are free, you can go to all of the cool spots in town, and there's fireworks displays at a few different areas of the city, and it's like a big community thing, but it's 35 degrees. So Alex and I are like, are we just gonna like stay home today? There's like a genuine possibility we're not doing anything, which is literally fine by me because it's too hot. And Candace, honestly, if it wasn't a Chihuahua but we had a tiny dog, I would probably feel the same way. The problem with the small dogs is this temperature is what he likes. Alex just went outside to hang out outside. This is what he likes. Alex said, if I can't go to the weather, I'm happy the weather came to me. This is the type of weather Alex likes. Humid. He wants 100% humidity and 35 degrees Celsius. That is what makes my partner happy, which to me seems like an obscene temperature to ever want your home to be at all. So that's the downside for Chihuahuas, is this type of temperature is their favorite type of temperature. You know how people have huskies and then the neighbors call the animal services because they're like, your dog is freezing outside. It's like that with Chihuahuas, but in the heat. Toby, if you saw him, you'd be like, that's animal abuse. He's lying flat out on hot concrete. That's what he wants to be doing. There is shady areas. He has a dog bed. He has a chair like that he can jump up into. And he has shade and a dog bed. And he chooses the hot, in the sun concrete. But you know what? If that's what makes him happy, that's what makes Alex happy too. So I can't say that it's like completely unheard of in my home. Alex likes it stupid hot. He likes it so hot that it literally doesn't look good at all. Like, he wants it to be so hot that, like, when I look at him, I'm like, you don't look healthy right now. No, I'm happy. It's just so hot. The thing that his autism one of the ways it manifests in a difficult way is that he doesn't have awareness about what his body is telling him. So he feels hungry, but he doesn't know that the feeling he's feeling equals hungry. He just is feeling a feeling that's bad. Same thing with the heat. He'll feel a feeling that's bad, and I'm like, you're weak because it's so hot and you're dehydrated. But he doesn't understand that. He sees just like his body is like a meat suit, and sometimes it functions well and sometimes it doesn't, and it's a mystery. Like, and I'm here saying, sir, it's literally not a mystery. Your body is not meant for this temperature. And he's like, I love how hot it is. I think that it's because he can feel how hot it is. Like, oh, I'm sweating and I'm like uncomfortable and it hurts. All of those things are feelings. It's like he's some of the ways his sensory stuff shows up makes me laugh. Like, he doesn't like having anything touch his skin. So right now he wears like a rash guard shirt under anything he's wearing, like always. He just wears a rash guard shirt because he doesn't like the feeling of stuff on his skin. So it's great because he's already got his arms protected from the sun. But yeah, he'll be in a long sleeve black shirt outside in 35-degree heat. And I have to explain to him, I'm like, I know you're enjoying yourself, but your body is not enjoying itself. And then he says, it is, I'm having fun. I really feel like I melt and sweat awfully. Add Gary in that too, Louisa. All her men in her life are weirdos. It's true, every man in my life, weird in their own way. Gary, he bites for no reason. Beelzebub, oh, and Gary's missing a toe. Toby barks at birds when they fly. Toby wants to be in the hot, hot sun all the time. When I tell him to come inside, yesterday it was like 35 degrees. I was calling him to come inside and he wouldn't. He was like, I'm very much fine down here. He lifted up from like his dead dog lying down position and was just like looking at me, not listening. He loves it. And then whenever we come inside, he drinks water like he was like gonna die. I'm talking about Toby at this point. And I have water. Oh, also, if you have a backyard or a balcony, please, if it's hot where you live today, like it is for me, fill a bowl with rocks and then fill the bowl with water so that insects and small birds and small animals are going to have some water because it's so hot out today. I have these little flower garden statue things. I filled them up with water this morning, and I'll fill them up when the stream finishes, or I'll empty them and fill them up when the stream finishes because they'll be hot by then. And then we have a big water bowl for the larger animals that come by. I mean, like, I don't want to invite skunks into my backyard, but I also don't want skunks to be too hot. It's hot out. I agree, though, Louisa. When it's this hot, I swell. Like, I literally, right now, even though I'm wearing a cute little skirt, gonna have compression socks on all day because the heat is going to make my extremities swell. Like my fingers, actually, it's probably a good idea to do it now. I have to take my rings off in temperatures like this. You can see how nice and simple. What's on my hand? Pollen. I must have touched one of the poppies. Anyway, it comes on and off my finger fairly easily. By the end of today, I wouldn't be able to get it off. That's how hot it will be, and that's how it affects me, which is so fun. Yummy, yummy. So do I. Same. I swell in the heat. Yeah, I didn't know that when Alex and I started dating. That had never happened to me before. And then we went to New York. Oh, it wasn't when we started dating. This was after. This was our 2 years. 2 years in. We go to New York City for a visit, and it's hot. And I'm heavy at that point. My body looks fat. Like, so I don't know what I weighed, but I look heavy in the pictures. And when I'm heavier, I swell worse. And when I'm thinner, I swell less. Because there's more room, I guess, to have the swelling fill up. Anyway, we went to New York, and I was so swollen that the only shoes that I could wear were flip-flops because my feet wouldn't fit in my shoes. And then I was so swollen that my hands hurt that my hands were in pain and that I didn't know what to do, so I was holding my hands above my head. Is it a heart-shaped toast? Oh, look, it looks like one right now. Aw, it's my love toast. It's not, though. It's just a regular toast. Look at how big of a bite I can take. Right, I'll do this again. Aw, love. Anyway, not fun. And my hands hurt so bad when we got back to our... Were we in a hotel that time or an Airbnb? When we got back to our accommodations, I remember I just had my hands in cold water. Just trying to make them stop hurting. I'm not meant for this heat. Well, this is actually moving along quicker than I thought. I think we'll get these back bodice pieces done today, which is great because then I can film the rest of the tutorial. Or make along. It's not really a tutorial. Oh, that's where I got the poppy, what's it called? Pollen on me. When I was doing my lift of my stitch, I hit a flower. So this is going to be for my niece, Elizabeth. She's 12 months plus what? March. So March, April, May, June. She's 15-ish months, but she's definitely the size of an 18-month-old, so I think I'll be fine with the measurements I've taken. I've made this to fit an 18-month-old. Now I see hearts everywhere, Ada's symptom. Oh. Hi, I'm home. Welcome back. Do you want to see the flowers that are now arranged? Because you were here at the beginning. Ta-da! Here's what the flowers look like after they all get put in a bouquet. Wow, we got snappy dragons, we got hostas, we got ferns, we got poppy. We got ferns turning my mic off. Look at that. She's beautiful. I just made that for you guys. You're welcome. I made it for Alex, but you guys can look at it. Also, I made this one. A separate, smaller one. With the beautiful Shirley poppies. Amazing. The California poppies. Some yellow status. Stunning. I hope that's how you meant it. That's absolutely stunning. Nope, not absolutely. That's not the right accent. Absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. That's stunning. Anyway, thank you. I made them. I made them myself. I did it myself. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. They are indeed very gorgeous. They had to all get picked today because we're having 3 more days of this insane heat, and most of them will not survive it because the heat is just too much for their delicate Wow. I tried. Too much. Oh, Alex. Baby. I have to message him. I forgot my sister asked a question. Can I photo dump garden pics? No. Ew. I don't like looking at photos from gardens. Gardens are gross. Please give me the photos of your garden. Hey, are we doing anything? Oops. Anything today? Cool. Lol. On it. Nailed it. All right. Cinnamon toast is a superior toast. Thumbs up, people. Someone tell Bernadette Banner how good of a job I'm doing. If she knew. If Bernadette Banner only knew, she'd be so proud. She probably wouldn't, because she'd be like, I have no idea who that person is. Why are you telling me about a stranger? But then, because she's a YouTuber, she'd probably just be polite and go, oh, that's so sweet. You know? You know what I mean? No, you don't. And that's fine. I don't know how we're going to put buttonholes in this, but that's going to be a problem for another time. Right now, the main issue is getting these seams done. You know what's like less fun? Split back stitching. Now I have to have some cinnamon toast. You do. It's very good. It's a very good treat. That's what we used to have as a breakfast treat, and it was like one of my favorites. I remember when my mom would make cinnamon toast, it was like, I know it's easy. I know it's just cinnamon and sugar on butter toast, but it was like a superior food. What's interesting is that I had never even considered to just put sugar on toast. You know, like as a kid, you'd be like, okay, well, if cinnamon and sugar on toast is good, maybe something else and sugar, or just sugar. Never tested that. But now that I'm thinking about it, though it doesn't sound like it would be healthy at all, white sugar on buttered white bread, probably tasty. Probably tasty. There we go. Oh, that's a nice little seam. Look at that straight little seam. Bernadette Banner could never. Bernadette Banner could do a way better job. I know that. I'm just joking. But still, I feel like, you know. Oh, we did. Oh, did you? Just sugar on white bread? Was it like really, really good? Because I can imagine. Oh, very tasty. You know what I bet would be frigging delicious? Except fresh bread, I pretty much just want to eat it with butter, like without toasting it or anything, because it's fresh. But can you imagine fresh baked bread with butter and sugar on it? Very good. Every once in a while. I do. I should not, but I do every once in a while. Okay, well, maybe the next time Julia makes fresh baked bread, I will try it and I'll let you know what I think. Is it good for you? No. Am I going to show Alistair? No. We don't need to be giving these kids another way to get sugar in. I need to, like, check myself with being worried about stuff for the kids. But, like, everything has so much sugar in it, and every time that we're like out and about, if Alistair needs a drink and we're like, okay, we'll just get like some kind of drink at the convenience store because that's where we're right by. And then you go in and it's like, okay, the best thing we can get is like apple juice or orange juice, right? At a convenience store or like a small grocer. And the amount of sugar in these drinks is insane. And they're marketed at kids, but they're so high in sugar. And it stresses me out. And Julia is basically of the mind, like, he's going to have access to everything in the world that he could have access to, as long as it's safe and in moderation, we can manage. But, like, I'm like, I don't even want him to know about juice, because it's not for kids. Why is juice marketed like it's for kids? Honestly, most juice is, like, bad for you, I mean. Anyway, butter and honey, too. Oh, I've done butter and honey. Or peanut butter and honey. That's also great on toast. Or if you are extra that morning, butter, then peanut butter, then honey. Photos have been dumped. Okay, well, let me finish my little seam here. I'm almost done. I'm halfway to the bottom. And then I can go look. I am actually so pleased about how quickly this seam is working up. Water it down, the juice. Yeah, pretty sure that's what they do at home. If juice is ever available, because Julia uses juice in her smoothie in the morning sometimes. So I think they have like cranberry juice, but that's not the same thing. I'm talking about like the juices that, like, when you're making kids lunch, right? Like Alistair's about to go to school. He's like ready to start school soon. When he goes to school, what's for lunch? Like What are, like, when you're looking for purchasable items that are intended for children's lunches, is what I'm trying to say. And the purchasable items intended for children's lunches is like trash, but they're little hungry demons. They need to eat good food. Yeah, so that's that. I think all schools, I think school should be part of like meals. Like meals should be part of school. If you're at a place for 8 hours a day, I don't feel like you should be going to that place with food. As someone who doesn't have kids, I feel like every kid should go to school, and since they're there for an 8-hour day, they should have meals as part of the day. Like daycares do. Schools should too. And I know they have cafeterias for money. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about children should always have meals provided to them. There should be no potential for any child to not have enough food to be able to pay attention. I feel like it should be the school's job. Not the teacher's job, but the school's job. Like the teacher's job is to teach, but the school provides, you know, meals. Meals and snacks, like daycares. Also, then fewer kids would be left behind in the shuffle. If every kid gets breakfast, then the kids who need breakfast get it, and the kids who don't need breakfast get 2 breakfasts. It doesn't matter. That it still just means everyone who needs it gets it, you know? Know what I mean, Jelly Bean? I just feel like my friend who has her kid in daycare, the kid eats such adventurous foods. Like, he has, like, quinoa and turkey crumble, and he has, like, I don't know, salami, bruschetta, I don't know, just things where you're like, that's adventurous for a little toddler to be interested in trying. And the kid would never have access to that kind of food because it's not the kind of food that my friend makes at home. So, I don't know, I thought that was interesting. There are a few juice brands that have less sugar. I agree, food should be provided for school children. Yeah. Yep. You know what I actually think even more? I think food should be provided any time that you are meant to be somewhere that is not your home for a long time. If you work from home, your meals are provided by you. If you work at the office, your meals should be provided by work because you're physically not at home. And I have to now spend part of the paycheck that I earned on the food I need to eat when I'm here because I have to eat it because I'm here. Imagine how much, if it was organized, if it could be organized, imagine how much money that would save people to have work cover lunch for you and school cover lunch for your kid. And it's not even just about the money saved. It's like better nutrition, less food waste, less stress on the grocery system because people won't have to buy as much weekly groceries because they won't need to buy lunch foods. You know? And that's what I think about that. Okay. Nearly done this seam. A couple more stitches here. 1 or 2 more. And then we can tie it off and take a little break to look at the Discord. Hey, Alex. Do we have plans for today? Oh, you probably replied. 1 sec. Maybe never mind. Oh, yeah, you just didn't reply to me. You liked it. What do you think? Cool. His reply was, I don't think. Okay. There. There. Seam number whatever complete. I'm just going to weave my end in. Where'd that needle go? There it is. Just going to weave my end in by doing a running stitch over the work that I just did. Bada boom, bada bang. Alex,
What?
the reason is because she's asking me
What?
if we can or not, and she wants an answer, yes or no.
Oh. Your call, I guess.
Okay. Okay. A better performance rate could be attributed to having meals provided at work or school. I believe that. I believe that to be true. All right, so I finished my first seam on the back body piece. Before we go into the Discord and have a look around, let me just, well, this is scissors for plants. What I'll do is I will just, nope, this is not done yet. We still have to do this whole other side. But in the meantime, before I finish that, I'm gonna cut my seam allowances short. I said no due to alcohol.
Okay.
Okay, and
It's with Canada, so
yeah,
that's my plan.
yep. Okay, so to remove bulk, I'm going to just cut the corner off like that. And to remove bulk in these corners, I'll just make a notch and then cut the notch. So you have to be really careful not to hit your seams. Okay, and then I'm gonna cut the seams down a little bit to reduce bulk even more. No bulk in this dress, I tell you. Okay. So now when we finish the other side, you'll see it better, but oh, I can't turn it inside out. It's stitched together still. Well, I will do that after. Let's go into the Discord now and have a look at the garden, as it were. Were you backstitching? Yes. Mm-hmm. I hear you. He doesn't need to go out yet, though. Mmm. Pea flowers. Shucking peas. Let's see, the plants behind them are garlic. Oh, pretty. Cute. I love pansies. These pansies overwintered. Let's see what we got. Mmm. What in the lupine is going on around here? Beard tongue? Question mark? I don't know her. Okay. A little bee butt. Taking a little bee nap. Ooh, these are a pretty color. I like this color. Fugenta. Really? I was right? I've never even seen it in real life. I just feel like I've heard of it so many times and I've seen pictures so many times and now it's here for me. Can you not eat my plants? Get off of my table. Dang cat. Oh, wow. Look at how beautiful this color is. I love that color. Baby Breath of Pink is my favorite color. Oh, so pretty. Such lovely pictures. Hey, me too, girl. Hey, girl, hey. Hold on. We could be twinning. Hey, girl, hey. Same girl. Girl, same. They are beautiful. Love your Chantilly Snapdraggies. You a smarty pants. I'm a smarty. Choking. I'm a smarty pants indeed. Oh, those are lovely. Almost just died. Absolutely lovely. Hold on now. Hello. There we go. What are we looking at here? Are these peppers or something? I don't know you. You're plants. Who are you? Who's back here? Look at you not letting the squirrels touch your effing stuff. Stop it. Squirrels can't disturb your plants because they are absolutely protected. Love that idea. Oh, hey, girl. Shirley Poppy. Same. Apple Blossom. Lovely. Potomac Apple Blossom. Who are you? Are you a Geum? Are you Geum? Okay, do you know that my brain knew that they were seed dahlias? I knew that in my heart of hearts, and yet I still, once I zoomed in, I was like, oh, those don't look like dahlias anymore. But before, I was like, oh, dahlia babies. I knew. I had enough. I feel like that might be what I do next year. That's a great idea. The only downside is then secret surprises can't come up as easily. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Hey there. This one is a beautiful poppy. Avignon Silver. That one's a pretty one. Hey there, bread seed poppies. Let those seed heads dry off. Use them. That's lovely. That's very many petals. That's a lovely one. Look at the frayed ends on them. Absolutely lovely. What is she? I mean, I can see she's a coneflower or an echinacea. No. Yeah. Rudbeckia? Echinacea. Rudbeckia? I don't know. She's one of them. Seed dahlias are always surprises. Oh, that's true. My seed dahlia, one of them has a flower head on it. It's not open, but it has one. And I'm very excited because I have no idea. And I said to Alex, with our luck, it's going to be orange. And the minute I find out if it's orange, it's getting pulled out. I'm not even going to do it. And then, you know what Alex said? You know what you should do next year, Laura? You should grow all orange flowers. And I said, that would be funny. And he said, what if actually you really like them, and then when you have a whole garden of them, you're like super happy? And I said, that would be so fun. What if I hate them and then I have an orange garden all summer? What about if that? I see a dahlia blooming over here. Or is that a zinnia? Far in the distance. Ooh, hey there. Hey cutie, look at that flashback. Hey there, flashback. Madame Calendula. Beautiful. Hey Holly, what are you doing on the front steps? Get out of there. You're not supposed to be on the front steps. She's gonna take up the whole yard. What are you gonna do? You gonna put a cage around her? How are you gonna keep her from blocking off your whole steps? Anyway, beautiful. Beautiful. The bee balm. My God, my goodness. I like this. I like a pastel mix of flowers. They're lovely. Absolutely lovely. Okay, back to sewing. Nah, a squash. Oh. I thought it was a hollyhock. That's way less cool. It's growing out of a crack. If it was a hollyhock, I would say leave it and enjoy it, but it's not a hollyhock, so why do you even have that? Oh, it is love from the first time I pressed my Here we go. Time to do our next little seam here. Let me do the last little doodad here. Make sure we're dealing with the same measurements. I removed 90% of the amaranths. I would like to see a photo, please, if you have a minute to go take one, because I want to see when you say 90%, do you really mean 90%? Oh, it is love from the first time. Oh, that's true. You're so smart sometimes. Okay. Need them to line up. Cool. Nailed it. It's really a little yellow green gourd pumpkin thing. Cool, cool. We love a yellow green gourd pumpkin thing that the squirrels got and then it seeded itself. Welcome. Welcome to the garden. It was painful. I bet it was, Louisa. Pulling any of my seedlings is painful. Still at this moment, pulling them is painful. You're very brave. Look how brave Louisa is. This was filled with 100 seedlings yesterday. Keep in mind how many I had. Yes, you're very brave. Look at the nasturtiums that are now able to see the light of day because you pulled them all out. And also, look, I see a beautiful, healthy amaranth. And then another sunflower? Is that this? Or is that another amaranth, just way bigger? But a bit bigger. Look at them growing. That's way better. You're so brave and strong. They look way better, Louisa. But I am so sorry that you had to do that because it sucks. I like your hanging baskets off of the wall like that. Pretty. Ooh, what do we got blooming over here? Oh, those are just leaves. And then we got jasmine. Cute. You know me. I love looking in your yards. I love looking around the background of the photos you let me look at. Oh, those marigolds look good. Simply gorgeous. Keep in mind how many I had. You had 1 million. I think it's an amaranth. I think you're right. It just, it's bigger, so my brain didn't understand. It is love. Mm-hmm. I actually have not had coffee yet. I'm going to go grab a coffee. If you guys need to go pee or get a drink or something, go ahead. I will be right back. It should only take me a minute. I will turn up the music, though, for you. Click the like button as well, and I'm going to let Toby out, so maybe it'll take 2 minutes. BRB. I'll be right back. Come on, Toby. Here we are. Good morning. I'm back. Also, would recommend the mulch and chicken wire. I have about 2 inches of straw mulch. And with all the rain we've had, I haven't had to water since I planted a month ago. How are you able to see, though, if you can't get into the... How do you know you don't need to water? What if you really actually do need to water? And I don't know. Is it Bert? Who's that? Hot, fresh coffee. Don't mind if I do. Okay. The mulch looks like a great idea. I don't think I'll do that. It looks like a good idea, though. But I don't think I'll do that. Because I like to touch the... swales and stuff. Okay, so now I'm gonna start from here. I'm gonna try to. Maybe I'll start from the top. From the top, people. Let's take it from the top. Oh, sorry. Thank you, Candace. You lovely lady. Thank you for letting me know. Okie dokie, artichokes, ready to go on seam number 2. We have basically 4 seams to do today, and we've done 1. 1 is down, and there are 3 more to go. But the one that we have down is, it's like, okay, if it's divided by 10, the work, let's say, I just did 3.5. And then right now I'm doing the last 1.5, and then I'll be at the halfway mark. It's like, that's how the work is dividing to me. 3.5 and 1.5. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Also, Toby did not actually have to go out and go pee. He just wanted to go outside and sit with Alex. Alex is working on his new bike. When I say new bike, I mean new to him. The bike is absolutely on its last legs, but Alex is going to revive it like he did with the barbecue and like he did with the lawnmower. This is the summer of small repairs for Alex. He's just going to learn how to repair all small things. It's like a small engine repair, but not necessarily for just engines, you know? I will say we do love having a working barbecue now. We barbecue like almost every day. And I don't know if it's more expensive or cheaper than cooking, but it takes a lot less time. Like it probably only takes 15 minutes of cooking time to make our dinner. And we eat like fresh vegetables and meat, obviously, but fresh vegetables get cooked on. I don't know. I love the barbecue. I think it's like it's great for me. And it's also like easy. Fast and easy. Okay, the first running stitch has gone through. There we go. Oops. Are any of my Canadian friends doing something today for Canada Day? / my American friends, are you doing something for 4th of July? I heard your president is doing some thing and it's going poorly. What thing? I wish I could tell you. I have very minimal details because I find everything to do with him right now just annoying and frustrating. But some kind of fair, the American fair, something like that. Except for it's not going well, which is funny, in my opinion. Okay, that can get sewn all the way to the end, I think. Staying home in the AC, that's it. I think that's probably what we are doing also, which is, it's kind of a bummer because usually we do like to do something for Canada Day, but I feel like I don't want to be in danger, and I also don't want to be in a large crowd today. The number of people that will be in the crowd will be too high for how hot it is. I bet you there will be fights. Happy Canada Day, and the party is on. Good, I'm glad you're having a party. That's fun. I'm not having a party, unfortunately. I'm not even getting to hang out with my beautiful niece and nephew because they are hanging out with other family today, so I won't be able to see them. And I'm like, what do you mean other family? What other family do they even have? They don't need another family. They have Auntie Laura. But unfortunately, hold on. We leave this side open. Or not. Just a second, Beelzebub, I'm thinking. I think we actually do close up this side. Did I close up that side? No, I left that open. So if I left that open, then I should leave that open. Thank you. Oh, lucky being on the 4th floor, we can see the fireworks from the balcony. That's smart. That's nice. Yeah, we don't have that. We live on the 1st floor and in the middle of the city, unfortunately. There will be fireworks visible from our home, but it'll just be people setting off fireworks that we'll see. We won't be able to see like what the city puts on. It's just, maybe we can go to the fireworks portion, but it's so hot. I really don't want to be spending a lot of time outside. I don't want to be around a lot of people today. It's going to be, people are going to get into fights today, I bet. Alcohol and 35 degrees Celsius and large crowds. I just don't see anyone being on their best behavior today. So, I think that's probably an indoor Canada Day. Oh, I also did another craft yesterday. How you doing, baby?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good. I did another craft yesterday. I took some steel toe boot protectors. So you wear these steel toe things on top of non-steel toed boots, and it gives you steel toe boot protection temporarily. Well, they're like made of rubber. See you again. Peace. Bye. Anyway, they're made of rubber and they are large, the ones that I got. I got them at the thrift store for $2. Anyway, they are going to work perfectly for over top of my waders. The only downside is they're a little bit big and they're a little bit floppy. So what I did for a craft yesterday is I super glued elastics on the rubber area of the boot cover and crisscrossed them kind of like how a ballet shoe looks, except it's a big giant boot, not a ballet shoe. And then I added a loop of elastic around the entire foot. So now it'll hold on to my waders, and I won't have to worry about my waders. I won't have to worry about my waders not having the protection of a boot. Because, like, they're waterproof, but the boot is also, like, fabric, and you're supposed to wear shoes with them. But my Crocs are, like, not big enough for how big the waders make my feet. So either I need, like, a very, very, very large pair of Crocs or a large pair of rubber boots. Probably, like, a size 10 I would need for how big the waders make my feet. I have an 8, and my feet with the waders on don't fit into it. So, anyway, I figured it out. I solved my problem, and now I can wear my waders into the water even better. Do you want me to zoom you in? You can come watch right up close. Nope. Up close like this. and the coffee. This microphone is in an inconvenient spot. Oh, that's a good coffee. Oh, yeah. Okay. I wish there was a comfortable way to protect your fingers while hand sewing. I know that there are thimbles. I don't know where my thimble is, but even those aren't good enough. I want something else. I want like something that I can put on my whole hand, like a glove, but I don't want it to go on my whole fingers, just the first digit. But I want them to stay on somehow. And I want them to have perfect responsiveness. Like, I don't want to feel them the way that like some things feel. I want to be able to feel exactly what I'm doing easily still. I don't know what that device would look like. You know what it might be? It might be like contact lenses or like dipping your fingers in wax before starting. I want coffee, but better after bread. Yes, definitely better after bread. Better for your stomach. It's better for my stomach if you wait until after you've had bread. I've already had bread, so I'm free to drink my coffee. Go make some cinnamon toast, Louisa, and enjoy it, and then have coffee. I woke up at 6 a.m. like a boss, and I made myself a tea. I woke up the animals. I put on my music. I watered the garden. Then I washed some dishes. And then I got ready, and now we're here. All right, we've made it back to the start. A piece of leather like you use for felting. Ooh, a piece of leather all the way around. Piece of leather. How would I... Okay. I feel like I'm going to have to draw out what I want, because I don't think that... Oh, there is a spider climbing on me. I can feel it. Ugh, that's not a spider. That is a baby beetle. I'm going to put you into... Oh, and now there's a fly inside. Great. Put you just in there. Climb to your survival or death. I don't care. Let's see. Also, the thing is, it's already 17:08. Okay, so it's already... I mean, what are you going to do? You know? Okay, so I've made it to here. Hold on a minute. Weave our way back in up to this spot. Good. Ow! Did I get it? Barely. Good. Almost not. I was writing breastfeeding, then I had to interrupt myself because baby. Also, the thing is, it's already... Let me see, a piece of leather. Oh, I want coffee, but after bread. You meant after breastfeeding. Got it. Bread worked. I was fine with you using bread. Come on. Don't get caught in a knot here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good. Dude, baby. Okay, there we go. Now we just have to make it up this side, and then this body piece will be finished. And we'll have one left, and we'll be so happy, and it'll be over. I think we could finish it. I think if I just believe in myself, it's gonna be fine. Just gonna speed through this. I feel like I should have just done a back stitch instead of a split back stitch. I feel like the split back stitch is a bit overkill. I don't know that we really need that much coverage for these stitches. I think a back stitch would have been just fine. But now I have to do a split back stitch because that's what I've been doing, and you can't switch stitches halfway through a project. That's crazy. I also did iron that front body piece, so I'll have to iron these back body pieces. They won't lay flat and beautiful immediately. They'll need to be ironed. I might even do some top stitching on them, like some running stitches by hand, just for a little bit more texture on it. Maybe I'll do the running stitches over top of some lace. I don't know. I'm so excited to see how this body piece looks, though. I mean, I do know what it looks like, but like, you know, when you finish sewing, it feels awesome. I was saying in my video, I was talking like it was live streaming. It's literally going to be hell to edit the video I just made, but I'm not used to it again, so I had to practice. Anyway, what I was saying in there was that I almost want to get my machine out because I could get this done so fast with a machine, but my machine is in storage right now, and it's just the way she goes. Although, if I start feeling inspired by sewing and I take a break from crochet to work on some sewing projects, I may take the machine out. Plus, I want to check some of my other dresses, because if this skirt fits, there might be a couple other dresses that I made that will fit again. Possibly. I'm back after a shower. Welcome, well done. Question for you. Have you ever felted over moth holes in a wool sweater? I'm going to tell you something. I've never felted. Period. I've never felted. So no, I've never felted over moth holes, but I bet you could. Bet you could. Bet it'd look really cool. Felting is on my list. It's just not at the top of it, you know? Like pottery is on my list. Felting is on my list. Making, weaving is on my list. Spinning on a spinning wheel is on my list. There's a lot of those, you know, the handicrafts that you're like, I'm going to get to it. Don't worry. I'll get to it. That's how I feel about felting. I'll get to it in a minute. Cool. I haven't either. I know you can if you follow Kathleen Illustrated on YouTube. I know she did at one point, but I can't find the video. Yeah, I have not done it yet, so I do not have feedback yet. Though one day I will, and then you can reference my video. Once I get it, once I learn it, get good at it, film a tutorial for it. That's how it works. Sometimes I don't even get good at it. Sometimes it's figure it out, film tutorial. I feel like that's more likely. Look at this situation. Look at these beautiful, beautiful seams. They're as straight as I can do. It's the best I can do with what I've got. You know what I'm saying? I was not born into a straight line world. I am not a straight line girl. And this is not a straight lined world. Okay. Okay, now I'll just weave in my end. With a running stitch. There we go. Pull that in, trim my yarn, thread, not yarn, thread. Oh, that's a pair of scissors for plants. Just coming through for a quick hello. Hi there, Kyla. A quick hello. Nice to see you. And a nice doggy. Okay, hold on here. Let's flatten you out. Okay, now I'm going to fix up, not that corner. We're going to leave that one. This one we're going to do. We'll notch that and then bring that in. Remove some bulk. I love seeing the new creations and the new things you work on, Laura. Thanks, Kyla. You're always such a nice presence. Whenever you come in here, you always have something nice to say. Okay, there we go. So now the first piece is stitched together. We can pull out the basting stitches that I did, because now we're going to turn it right side out. There, no more basting stitches. Then we go ahead and flip our right sides out. Then we'll use a tool to get those corners nice and sharp. Like, hold on a sec. Oh, I forgot, it's exactly this wide. I should be able to use this to open it up. Perfect, that was smart. I'm a smart lady when it comes to sometimes. And then we could put you up like that. Lovely. Lovely. So there, that's our back bodice piece. The first one anyway. Then after that, we could pull it over to this corner. Get that corner nice and sharp. There. Let's see, I love seeing, not like us, we bitch her out for using the wrong scissors. Rude. Okay, so then this is the front now. Here, let me zoom you out a bit for this so I can show you what it's, how it'll be. Show you the way it will be when it's, oops, when it's done. Okay, so that's the front. And then this will be the inside. And the back will attach here and here. Once I iron it, it'll be pretty. All right, doing some work, some art with molding paper clay. Let's see, it's overdue to be worked on today. The pulp is starting to smell in the vat. See you later. Sounds good, sounds good. Okay, so there's the first piece of the back, and then when we finish this one, it'll go on this side, and then we can connect the shoulders, and it will be the cutest. It'll be so freaking cute. And then we'll add a skirt. The skirt is kind of like less important because it's just going to be like gathered. We don't have to like think very much on that. At least my plan is to not think very much. It's just going to be gathered. I also took these and I thought we could use them on the sleeve if it looked cute, like this, as a little extra like decoration on the sleeve, on the edge of the sleeve. We'll see if it fits in. For now, let's do some, let's do 1,000,005 running stitches. Let's start down here. So fun. What? What are you doing? Okay. Now I need to do a whole bunch of teeny tiny stitches. Running stitches again. You didn't say hi to them this morning.
That's not true.
Well, you didn't say hi enough.
That's not true either.
Listen to them. They're not yelling at me. Maybe they're yelling at the kids, though.
What?
Because they're making noise today.
Yeah, school's over.
Yeah, it is.
Time to live at home and be chaos.
Time for chaos.
Or then maybe they have the activities, but no.
Doubt it. Why are you not flat? There we go. Now I have a better straight line to follow for my split back stitch. Sorry, this part's a little finicky, so I'm just going through it here a little more quietly. That's cool. That looks great. My fingers are all chopped up now, though, from the sewing needle. 11:30, halfway through. I think we can do it. We can do it. I have to finish this today. Okay, I finished my running stitch. Now I can turn it around and we can work our gorgeous split back stitches. Or alternatively, What? What are you meowing at, Pika? Yo, buddy, I just followed you as I'm a fellow streamer. Oh, I don't know you. Cool, though. Hello, Twitch. Hello, YouTube. Hello, Facebook. Nice to see you all. Welcome, welcome. Click the thumbs up button if you have not yet done so. That's a lot of little bitty stitches, man. I know. It's like a bit much, but it's gonna be worth it. Elizabeth is gonna look so cute in her little dress. You'll be like, wow, that was worth all of those 1 million stitches. I wonder how many stitches it actually is, or how many it will end up being. There. Okay, and then we have one more line to get done, and then we can turn around and do split back stitches. There. Jules better save it to give to her as an adult for her to pass on to her kids. Yeah, maybe. Or Elizabeth will just wear it into oblivion. I mean, too bad it doesn't have any stretch, because it's only going to last her for as long as it fits, and that's not going to be very long. She grows so freaking fast. Okay, so I stitched up this way, across, up. Then I did stitches just on the pink fabric to get across, and then I stitched down, across, down. Now I'm going to do the reverse, but I'm going to do it with my split back stitches, and it's going to suck, and it's going to be worth it. What is it, Pika? I actually know what it is. I just realized I have not fed her yet. That's what the problem is. That's why she's around here moping. What do you mean, a chew? What are you saying a chew to me for? A chew. Peekaboo. Get out of the kitchen. Yeah, that's what I'm saying to Peekaboo Beelzebub. Come here. Yeah, come on. Oh, thank you. Peekaboo. I can hear her doing something in the kitchen. First firework of the morning. And it is 11:30. I mean, that's pretty late for someone to wait. I appreciate the wait. There we go. Up the first side. We actually are. We're going to finish this seam before the end of the stream, and then I'm going to be able to put this dress together today. That's awesome. I love when we get things done in a timely fashion. I feel good about it. All I'm gonna have to do after the stream is iron these pieces and then do the gathering stitches for the skirt, and then it'll just go together easy peasy. Hi, baby. What is it? You starving? You hungry, Pika? Come here. Come. Oh, hi, Peek. Oh, your claws went right in my leg there. Oh, you broke the skin to come up to sit on my lap. Hi. Hi. Yeah, you could just sit down. However works for you. I can't pet you right now. I'm busy. Oh my god, I'm loving the Pika moment. Yeah, I love all of her moments. She's very, very sweet. She loves the heck out of me, which I love. I love love. Love when animals love me. She's just sitting here on my lap. Waiting for me to get up and serve her breakfast. No, thank you. Thanks for those lovely wet kisses. Cinnamon toast acquired. Delicious. My cinnamon toast is gone. Oops. Lost my yarn thread here. No, thank you. Okay, hold on. Let me just finish my row here. Okay, there we go. First side seam there. Finished. I'm just going to weave my end in along that seam. There we go. Probably be enough. There we go. Now I can do my back stitches on the other side here. I'm just doing a running stitch as a way to weave in my end so I don't have to deal with it later. There. Look, I think we're gonna do it. I think we really are. It's 11:43, giving me 15 minutes. I think if I just work steadily for 15 minutes, I can get this seam done. I think I can, I think I can. 15 more minutes and I'll feed you, okay? I know it's so hard. Julia came over with the kids the other day and she said, oh my gosh, Peekaboo really is chunky. Because I brought Peekaboo, I didn't bring Peekaboo, I scared her upstairs because I brought the kids downstairs. So she ran upstairs and Julia saw her. She doesn't usually get to see her and she was like, oh my god, she's fat. No, she's not fat. She's actually lost a bunch of weight. This is what she looks like skinny. Okay. Almost there. Pika, if you get in the way, I am going to kick you out right now. We have only a few minutes left. Bye. Okay, and then I just have one more straight line down the back, and then we'll be done. And there is a possibility that I fumbled my measurement a little, and now the buttons will be, like the buttonholes will be added as pieces of fabric rather than cut into the dress, just to create a little bit of extra width. Okay, now just this line down and then we're free, home free. Let's do it. Guess what?
What?
All the seams that I wanted to get done,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get them done. Thank you. The fact that it takes 3 hours to hand sew a very small amount of space means that it's magic. Love the fabric, by the way. It's very pretty. Thank you, Candace. I like it too. I actually considered not cutting it up because I liked the dress. I put it on. It didn't look good on me, like the shape was not right, but the fabric was so pretty. I was like, I don't want to like cut it. But I harvested every tiny bit of fabric scrap that I could, and what won't be used in this dress will be used in a dress for a different little girl. Ow! I just stabbed my finger. I'm pretty sure there's enough fabric for me to get 2 dresses out of it. Look how fast I am. I'm literally already almost done. Oh, and you looked great in the white dress. I was here at the live, but in a miserable mood, so I kept quiet. Oh, I'm sorry you were in a miserable mood. But I'm glad you were there, even if you were just watching. And thank you for saying that. That white dress, I think I'm gonna do flower hammering on it. That's what I've decided. So I'm gonna mordant it somehow. And then I'm going to hammer the heck out of it. Did you just go pee at the door, Toby? Why are you... Did you just wake up or did you just go somewhere and go pee? If you went and peed, I'm gonna be so disappointed. Alex is literally outside right now. You could have asked to go outside. He just came back and lied down. So either he went and drank water, or he went and peed. Probably... I don't know. You look guilty. Probably he peed. Go. Okay, I've made it down with a couple minutes to spare, which is great. We love that so much. I feel very good about getting this done. Now I can finish the dress today, if we don't go outside anywhere. Okay. Cool, we did it. There. Then I remove all of my basting stitches, and now I can sort of shore everything up a bit, debulk it. Okay. get you down a little. Take some of the bulk out. And then same thing for this one, I will turn it right side out. And then my ruler is the size of the sleeve, so it should fit perfectly. If it will turn out, it should. I love the sound of a good scissor. Me too. Okay. Get all these corners as pointy as we can. And then flatten that out as best we can. There. And then last but not least, we have one more corner over here. There. Now, after that, our next step is going to be, I think, connecting the shoulders and and the side seams. I think I closed a seam I didn't need to close. It's all right. I'll have to unpick this side, which is fine. I can handle it. I'm not going to freak out. I'm also not going to accidentally cut my fabric. There. There. That side was not supposed to be stitched yet. There, now what I'll be doing is ironing these out, and then it will be time to stitch the sides together. So I'll do that by opening them up like this and stitching that together and then letting it come back down, and that will be all finished that way. I think that's going to be great. I think that's what I want to do. Yeah, because then it'll turn itself right side out. If I hold it up, open like this, and pin them together along that seam, and then I stitch it, yeah, that'll be perfect that way. I think that'll be perfect. Okay, cool. So that's great. I'm happy with this. I feel like we got done what I wanted to get done today, and I will get the rest of this dress done today, and then you'll be able to see it on Friday. Fun, fun, fun. The lining is a perfect match, right? And I ripped the lining out of a different one of my own skirts to get this lining out. But you're right, it is a very good match. And oh, this is the decoration options. We have this dainty one, and then we also have this one. I thought both can work, but we'll see what I end up choosing as the final design. We'll see. Anyway, friends, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had a good time with me today. I hope you had fun sitting and sewing and chatting. Hope you enjoyed my beautiful bouquet. And I hope that I will see you again on Friday. because I get together with you guys Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 9 a.m. until 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it's going to be a scorcher this week for the rest of the week, so stay hydrated, be safe, be nice to yourself, take your meds, all the stuff, okay? All right. So I will see you next time. Love you, bye.